Well, every game in the Championship is worth the same in terms of points, but some matter a fair bit more than others. If you love either Blackburn or Preston, this is a fixture that pops off the page. Whichever camp you're in, it's a battle you dream of winning and one you daren't lose. Well, Paul Heckingbottom does have a terrific record against Blackburn Rovers. It's also actually unbeaten in 3 managerial meetings against John Eustace. 1 victory and a couple of draws. Gay towards Beck. And Gay again, told to shoot by the majority here. Decided to look for Dolan instead. In towards Vyman and Beck! And he got right underneath it, and it flew over as a result.
That's a real opportunity. The left back bursting forward. It's laid out in front of him. Didn't seem to be under an awful lot of pressure. The difficulty that the bouncing ball, is that the problem? Again, Gay making things happen. Good header, good flick on from Vyman. Doesn't look offside. It's a tight call, but I think he's got to be given the benefit of the doubt. But really, from that position, he'll be so disappointed he's not got over the ball, kept it down. Should be scoring, really. John Eustace overall has done a remarkable job here at Blackburn. Many thought they'd be battling relegation. They're pushing on for a place in the playoffs. Incredible.
And it goes towards Rees. The strike is on for Ledson. Well, he certainly got hold of it, just didn't put it where he wanted to.
Yeah, he should be doing a lot better. Seems to go for pure power. You need the accuracy. No, he's supported the players on the edge of the box. There's no one around him, no one stepping onto him, closing him down. You know, from that position, you shouldn't be that far wide. Should be testing the goalkeeper at the very least.
Well, the Icelandic fans who travel across to some Blackburn Rovers games here at Ewood Park have their influence, get the thunderclap going. Ryman helping it on to Britton, who immediately looked up to try and find Owen Beck. Britton again. Dolan. Helping it in towards Maktake! Breakthrough for Blackburn Rovers! Just what you need when confidence is a little low. A derby goal brightens the mood for Blackburn Rovers.
I called it earlier in the game, he does a lot of good work outside the penalty area, but with the size of him, his physicality, it'll give defenders a problem if you get him in the box. Ideally get him in the 6-yard box. It's going to be hard to contain. That's exactly what Rovers do. Well, they switch the ball from left to right, they're patient, it's sharp football. It's a really good cross from Dolan. You know, Matt Targay has done what centre forwards should do, get right on top of a centre half. He's onside as the cross comes in, so he's done well on, you know, in that regard as well. And then he's just aggressive, doesn't foul his man, just really strong. But this is where you want Matt Targay, get on the end of things, cause real problems, get that ball in behind defences and get him attacking it, and they get the rewards.
Well, last time out, the victory for Preston against Middlesbrough, Paul Heckingbottom was talking of his pride at the performance from his team, the application as well against a very dangerous side. Delighted with the result, but he said he wanted his side to be a bit more brave in the first half of that game, and they're going to have to show that footballing bravery in this second half now. Mads Frokjar felt he was being tugged. It's Owen Beck tangling with him. From Greenwood, and it flashes over the top. Ali McCann it was who found himself free.
It's a golden opportunity, just seems to mistime the header.
It's easy to lose your head in the cauldron type atmosphere of a local derby. Both managers have been told to watch their step recently. Here's Tyrese Dolan lining one up. Britton takes it on, out off Kessler Hayden for a corner.
Slightly selfish there, I think, Tyrese Dolan. Going for the shot himself. Could he play one more pass out to Callum Britton, who's in a bit of space to his right? Plenty jostling for position in the middle here.
All the way across, and oh, it's a penalty! Jack Watmore went up for the challenge. Josh Smith took a while to think about it and pointed firmly at the spot.
Well, it's a horrible collision, and Watmore did seem to get there late. Referee's in a great position to spot it. Oh, it looks horrible, it is a horrible collision, but I'm not convinced that's a penalty.
Freddie Woodman saved a penalty earlier this season from Josh Windass against Sheffield Wednesday. A chance for a second for Blackburn Rovers. Duly taken. Todd Cantwell keeps a cool head on Derby Day, and Blackburn Rovers have the cushion of a second goal.
Well, there'll be a big debate over the award of the penalty, but Todd Cantwell, cool as you like. You've got to take opportunities like this in big games, in any game. You know, you're 1-0 up. You know, Preston are pushing, forcing you back. You get an opportunity. You've got to take it. That 2-goal cushion is huge for Blackburn.
And now Holmes. Holmes again, clipping one over, which Ainsley Pears gets to. Oh, and it's Rees over the top. Another presentable opportunity goes begging.
It's more than presentable. His reaction tells you everything. He has to be scoring. Shed Evans does well just to keep the ball alive. It's a nice height, just a solid side foot, on target. It's 2-1 and you're back in the game. What a miss.
McCann being pestered by Owen Beck. Kessler Hayden. Ched Evans takes over. Well, you just wondered if that was the glimpse of goal he and Preston needed.
He makes the space for himself, and he's got to be going to Pears' left here.
Holmes, nicely done for Turasen. McCann. Kessler Hayden trying to find that half a yard. He's not going to find it though up against Britain. He's been in fine form tonight. And it goes, there's the header! There's one back! But it's offside. They thought that was a way back in. It's not to be.
Well, it seems to be Watmore's header at the far post. Does Emil Rees need to touch it? He's taking the opportunity to get a goal back away. I'm convinced that's maybe going to nestle in the side netting. Watmore would get the goal and Preston will be back in it. This is probably a better angle. Yeah, it's on target, leave it. But again, strikers are going to do that.
Turasen. Blackburn Rovers very much keeping Preston at arm's length here. Hit forward for Potts. Oh, it sneaks in! They do have a goal, and they do therefore have hope.
That's a brilliant finish. It looks as if he made a mess of it by taking the touch. The angle is against him, but Owen Beck should be doing better. He's tucked around too much, he's ball watching, this time's his jump, but how on earth he squeezes that ball in, Brad Potts? It's outstanding. Potts is going to head the ball back across the 6-yard box. But the touch and finish is quite brilliant, and the possibility now that Preston could pick up an unlikely point.
Fingernails firmly being bitten all of a sudden. Turasen again. Onto the head of Potts. They're screaming for a penalty. Todd Cantwell gets it clear. And Preston North End are saying it's similar to the one at the other end.
I just wonder, is there a raised arm there from Matt Targay? I think that's what Paul Heckingbottom is appealing for. It's just that raised arm. He has a little look at the player, just raises that arm into Potts' face. He's in a good defensive position. Once he raises that arm and he catches Potts, they're lucky to escape when you consider what was given down the other end.
Preston North End merely have a throw. Freddie Woodman gets involved here. Hoisting it high. Hughes is there. Watmore is there. This is Ched Evans. Brings it down beautifully. He wants a corner. There isn't time to take it. That's the end. And Preston are fuming. But Blackburn Rovers are delighted. It's the perfect way to end your losing run. 3 defeats in a row consigned to history thanks to a Derby Day victory. Maktar Gue's first half header providing a platform from which they could build. Todd Cantwell's cool penalty doubling the lead and ultimately ending Preston's positive run in the process. Brad Potts bagged what turned out to be a classy consolation as the visitors passed up various opportunities in front of goal which could have made the difference. In the end, the points and the bragging rights belong to Rovers. Blackburn Rovers 2, Preston North End 1.